Pansin niyo ba sa Twitter, nung isang araw, I think Tuesday or Wednesday night pag uwi ko, galing sa big story, nakita akong tweet. Pero, tapos ni-retweet ko siya kasi na-intriga ako Meron daw naligwak dun sa mga bagong nag-oath-taking sa DepEd. Ang nag-tweet, isang journalist. Tapos, 2 days later, pinag-usapan namin ni Gretchen. Sabi ko, meron, no? Di mo nakita sa Twitter. Binura na. Binura na yun.
Okay. 3 lang naman yung lumabas na bagong appoint sa DepEd. Isa-isahin mo, Gretchen.
Isa-isahin ko.
Okay, I'll go first. Si Ronald Mendoza, who used to be one of our frequent guests because he was ASOG at the School of Government Dean. Okay, so hindi siya, he's still there.
Okay.
Dalawa lang yun.
And the 2 others are?
Si Almario, Executive Director ng Raya School, at si Georgina Hernandez Young,
Na dating
OVP. Oo, at DSWD nung panahon ni Pinoy. Kilala mo lang siguro, no?
Okay, a little background on these 3 people. A little background on these people. It's safe to say that they actually belong to a specific political color or political side.
Kakamping.
Mga kakamping ito 3 to. Pero yet, they found themselves being appointed. Hindi naman nila hiningi, no? They were appointed, I think, by DepEd Secretary Sani Angara to DepEd. So that's just the background, context. So ba't natanggal?
Hindi, yun nga.
So, binabasa ko, yung tweet. Pwede ko bang pangalanan yung journal? Pero kasi dinelete niya yung tweet niya.
Dahil
yung dalawa naman, hindi pa naman natanggal
Pareho lang yun.
Deleted.
Siya ang nag-break nung
Siya yung
balita na
nag-break
yun.
ng balita. So, middle of last week. Okay, so mga November, 6, ganyan.
I-search na lang sa Rappler.
Hindi, sabihin mo na kasi it was public anyway.
It's public.
It
Okay,
was
so,
public.
Nag-viral
kasi
kasi
yun,
yun.
Rappler
Nag-viral.
journalist na si Buds Magsambol, sabi niya, tinanggal na raw si Almario from the DepEd.
The founder of Raya
The
School.
founder of Raya School, anak ni Rio Alma. So, educator siya.
pala
Ngayon, sabi ko, hala, ano nangyayari dito? So, ginugol ko, ganyan. Pagtingin ko, because daw of yung Raya School, may kakaibang way sila of teaching about martial law. They do simulations. So, they pretend, tapos may curfew din, ganun, yung mga bata. So, yung anak ng friend ko doon nag-aaral. Sabi ko, ano ba yung martial law simulations? Tinext ko siya. Sabi niya, wala, parang ika-curfew sila, ika-curtail yung freedom of speech. So, they actually reenact it for 1 whole day.
They made their students live through martial law.
Yes. They do it every
Ang
year.
mahirap dyan ay itong si Almario ay na-appoint siya bilang ASEC ng curriculum. So, yun nga, ang bali-balita ay nag-viral din kasi yun, kumbaga naungkat ng mga followers, at nabasa ni Sandro daw.
Sandro Marcos.
At sinabi sa kanyang tatay. Kaya, nung Friday, nag-viral yun, Monday pa lang, pinag-resign daw siya.
This is all according to sources.
According to reliable sources.
Okay.
But here's the thing, before they would have been appointed, they would have been vetted already.
Oh, nga, ang weird.
So, in Raya School has never made a secret of the fact that they do martial law simulations. It's out in the open.
It's been featured.
Any parent
By-
knows about it. So parang, why now? Right? Kung kailan na-publicize na-announce sa appointment, tapos biglang binawi.
Oversight?
I feel like there's something, no, I
Nagka-epiphany?
mean, everyone is vetted. Aren't they? Everyone who gets appointed.
I would like to think everyone
but
is
maybe they
vetted.
overlooked this one very important detail.
Wala ba silang group chat?
Baka hindi pa,
Well,
baka ang sabi, baka hindi daw na vet ng maayos.
Oh, hindi thorough.
So,
Not
ang
thorough
tanong is, ano ba yung mga doon? Parang, ano yung proseso bago ma-appoint ka bilang
Pero
ASEC?
siguro, baka siguro from a bureaucratic standpoint, it should be inconsequential, but from a political standpoint,
It matters.
it might matter.
It matters.
Diba?
At least
There are two
to people who have
worlds,
a say. Yeah.
two worldviews of looking at it.
Actually, mas malalim dapat si spokesperson ni Vice President Lenny, di ba? Paano si Ani Almario, hindi naman siya ganun ka-politically active, no? Katulad halimbawa ng spokesperson ni Lenny Robredo. No? Kaya
Pero kasi
baka-
may headline martial law simulations.
baka may nag-trigger no? Yung headline yung pwedeng trigger.
Sorry, parang
Ang alam ko-
nagbubuyo-buyo, ganyan.
Ano, alam ko, asawa niya ay undersecretary ng DNR,
Yes,
no? Yung anak ni Randy David,
correct.
no? Ibig
Asawa
sabihin-
ba niya yun?
Ni Ani?
Oo.
Okay.
Si
And then,
CP David, no? Ibig sabihin,
anak siya ni
pamangkin siya ni
Virgilio.
Randy David, no?
Yes.
Daughter-in-law, no?
Okay.
Yeah, that-
So, ibig sabihin, talaga namang kahit ibebet mo, makikita mo itong mga connection na ito. Diba?
So you
Parang anak
feel
din siya ng
Ronald.
national artist.
There's another
Yes.
reason.
Anak siya ng national artist din.
Yes.
Oh, pero trivia si Virgilio Almario, anak tatay niya to.
Mm.
I remember 86, syempre mga bata
Sikat
pa
yun.
ngayon.
Sikat yun.
I remember Virgilio Almario the poet
Yes.
in Filipino, in Tagalog, the
Rio
very
Alma.
famous poet. I remember him. He was one of those signatories in a manifesto during 1986, artists and intellectuals who signed in support of Marcos in 86. So may ganung background din. So may loyalist background yung father niya, because we all know that Virgilio Almario, I think, was one of those who, intellectuals who had benefactors in the Marcos government back then.
Well,
So,
nung
marami
panahon kasi na yon ay marami dun sa mga artists na medyo left-leaning ay mga nahuli, nakulong, no? At kinupkop ni...
Marcos. Ni Blas Ople.
Hindi, si Juan. Si
Adrian
Cristobal.
Father-in-law mo.
Si Adrian Cristobal. No?
Grandfather-in-law.
Grandfather-in-law mo.
So yan, mga kinupkop. Kaya meron silang kaunting utang na loob kay Adrian Cristobal na parang siya yung cultural
Godfather.
nung panahon ng Marcos dictatorship. Kaya yung pinirmahan na yun na hindi nakakagulat. Actually, maraming mga pumirma
Marami yun.
na mga leftists.
Kwento mo sa amin, sino pa naalala mo na pumirma? Apart from
Marami
Rio
yan. I mean,
Almario.
everybody was significant back then in the
Yeah.
writers and all. They all signed that manifesto. It's a big manifesto. This was before before EDSA. This was before EDSA. I remember that. No, yeah. Pero going back to your point, so anong tingin mo? Something else
Ayun
ang
na.
naging dahilan kaya natanggal.
Dahil
Akala ko ba-
lumabas, nag-headline eh. Dahil yun yung nag-trigger. Pero yung iba kasi na mga pumasok sa gobyerno na identified sa Pinklawan ay baka mas controversial. Di ba? Pero
Kung
walang
iisipin mo.
pero
dapat
walang
mas
pero walang ganung klaseng trigger. Walang
Yeah,
ganung
that's what I'm
klaseng
saying.
headline.
Tsaka dapat na-vet na yun before getting appointed. Because I assume si Sec Sunny Angara would have given the names. Diba?
I assume the same.
Yeah, and then goes through a process.
Hindi ba
na, okay.
nagdahil doon sa hawak niyang posisyon na in charge siya sa curriculum at nagpanic itong pamilya Marcos?
Pero
Could
weird
be.
kasi nag-oath-taking na eh. Tapos after.
Could
Saka
be.
pa-
No?
Or baka she had proposed something that they didn't like.
Like
Pero-
2 days later, 3
pero
days.
kahit
Pero
naman
kaya
ganun-
nag-viral yun in the first place kasi ang iniisip ng mga
Text
tao,
mo
hala,
kaya, Gretch, tanong mo.
nagsasanib na dito yung mga Marcosians at yung Pinklawan. Kumbaga, ito na finally. Ito na yung unity na hindi natin inaasahan. Kaya nag-viral yun.
Hindi, kung tignan natin
Appointments
yung
na
bigger
tatlo.
context nung nangyayari sa DepEd, ano ba, hinuhugasan ba nila? Wina-whitewash ba nila yung curriculum? May history-changing bang nag-
Tsaka hindi naman siya magpapasya nun eh. Ang magpapasya nun yung secretary ng DepEd eh. No? Pwede naman siya sabihin, ayaw ko niyan.
Yeah,
Pwede naman
exactly.
sabihin, ibig sabihin, susunod siya doon sa boss eh.
Correct.
Doon sa cabinet secretary, nung pinakamalaking departamento sa gobyerno.
Correct.
So you think it's something else?
Actually,
I was him on this.
From my limited na vantage point, tingin ko yung ang
Yung
trigger,
headline.
yung nag-headline.
Yung nag-headline,
At
oo.
nabasa, posible, ni Sandro Marcos. No? At nagsumbong sa tatay.